Hey everyone, my name is Ben, and I'm here with Vince.
Hey, what's up, Ben?
You know, not much. Just playing some Mortal Kombat X.
Sure are. Sure is.
So
we sure is.
Yeah, we sure is. So what we're doing right now is we are checking out. I'm talking over, of course, the story because we're playing the first 40 minutes of the story.
Yes, we are. We are. That's okay. Talk all you want.
Well, I think what we should do is maybe we can upload this later on without us talking over it. For people who want to be appear and hear it, I don't know. We'll figure out. But this is what you get right now.
Yeah, that's what you're getting, folks.
Tough break.
We're in your life. There's nothing you can do about it other than like close the window
and make sure you leave an angry comment before you leave.
Right. But besides that, there's absolutely nothing you can do.
Exactly.
So you're stuck with us for the next 40 minutes.
40
minutes.
Oh
wow, that guy looked familiar. That was Shang Tsung.
Yeah, right?
No, Shang Tsung. Holy crap. That is not who that person was at all. It was Shao Kahn.
It's okay. He was kind of a punk. We all try to forget him from Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. That's those hard times.
Oh, look, it's Baraka. Wonder if he's in this game.
I kind of like him. I mean, you know, he's a cool dude.
No, I love Baraka. I love Baraka. I'm gonna keep my Baraka comments to myself. Yeah, there's Liu Kang.
Do you have some strong feelings about Baraka?
Oh no, not at all, not at all. Look at all those Tarkatans.
Tarkatans. I was gonna say I was gonna jump on it, but I was afraid I'd say it wrong.
It's like a bushel of Tarkatans.
A literal bushel. A gaggle.
A gaggle of Tarkatans. I'm like, I can't think of what the plural noun would be for Tarkatans.
Would it be Tarkatans?
Well, I mean, like, you know,
are they
the group, you know.
If you know
the
proper word for what any of this is we're talking about, please let us know.
I think it's a bushel. It's a bushel of Tarkatans.
I'm down. I'll accept anything. I'm not too particular. So we're getting treated to these cool statues with some narration going on, giving us some exposition for the story. This is after... Did we take... Because Mortal Kombat 9 was like an alternate timeline.
No, this happens after Mortal Kombat 9.
So they're accepting the alternate stuff that came from 9?
Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat 9 is canon. I mean, this is like 25 years after the events of Mortal Kombat 9?
I'm trying to get all my series stuff right, because like there's like 7 different Sub-Zeros, because one of them ended up being a robot in 9.
Oh, yeah,
and
well, 9 explores all the different, like, alternate possible timelines and other realities.
There's some violence happening right now.
Yeah. It is Mortal Kombat.
This looks a bit like... It reminds me a little bit of the intro,
that guy went for a ride.
What is it, Resident Evil 3, except with more demons? So there's a lot of dudes running around.
Yeah, so, in other words, Onimusha. Or, no, you know, this is Ninja Gaiden to me.
Oh, no, this is Super Ninja Gaiden. Never mind, I take everything back.
Yeah, this is Ninja Gaiden. This is like demons and military dudes, and then just the ninja in the middle of it all, slaughtering everybody.
He's killing everything. Oh, God!
Oh, he didn't need that.
Wave goodbye to your head.
You
don't be needing it anymore.
It's fine. It's totally fine.
So you've done this a little bit already.
Yes, I've done this several times.
I've only seen the video that they put out, our own video. If you want to check it out without commentary, that's another option. You won't get 40 minutes.
Right, you won't get 40 minutes, but you won't have to listen to me. So weigh your, you know.
Yeah.
Weigh it out, folks.
Exactly.
Whatever works for you.
We got Johnny Cage talking to his... Is she his ex-wife? Like, they got together, then they got untogether?
Okay. It's his ex-wife.
So we missed the whole thing for that. They're just like, tough break.
Yeah. Although, you know, maybe we'll see more of that. It depends on how far we get in the story mode.
Oh, really? You're just teasing all sorts of fun stuff.
You know, I'll just say this. If you care about these characters' backgrounds and lore... yeah, this story mode definitely seems to deliver so far. There's a lot of cool moments of characters interacting and having moments together that you've probably never seen before. And I haven't even finished the story mode yet, but already I can say if you really care about this universe and the lore.
They do a lot of good stuff with it.
There's definitely a lot of stuff here. Yeah.
Johnny Cage, you tell him.
Johnny. Oh God, Johnny.
So
he gets closer and closer to dad jokes with every passing MK.
And I'm 100% okay with that. I love Johnny Cage, not violence again.
There's gonna be some of that. You might want to be ready.
It's a little bit of
Spoilers.
violence.
It's gonna be blood.
But I love Johnny Cage just because he's that like, yep, I'm totally in a tournament fighting for my life, but you know what? I'm gonna make a joke about making out with Sonya because I feel like it.
Violence.
Good God, calm down. Is this his outfit from 9?
Yes, it is.
That's not his outfit from this game.
I'm sure it'll be in the game though.
I'm sure it will too.
Yeah,
Ooh,
quick time events.
Quick time events.
I'm quick timing so hard right now.
She pressed those buttons, Vince.
I have never timed quicker than I am timing right now.
Though this is it's pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not terrible to play either. I mean, like, you know, I don't know. See, a lot of people really hate QuickTime events. They, like, really freak out about them. Like, oh, my God, it's so lazy and horrible. And I'm like, yeah, it's not interesting, but it's not, like, horrible either.
If they're done correctly, I'm excited about them. I'm down with them.
I mean, like, honestly, even if you fail in one of these QuickTime events, it's not like you insta-die. You know, it's like you usually get a couple of chances. And let's be clear, it's not really super hard.
Oh, Sub-Zero, no.
You know, is this better than just sitting here and watching a cutscene? I mean, it depends on who you are, you know.
There's a little bit of physical humor there. That was pretty good. He didn't want to have anything to do with that guy's head.
Johnny Cage is good at that physical humor.
He's really good.
That is a thing that he did. Being an action movie star and all that.
Poor Kenshi's out here still holding on for his life.
Oh, Kenshi's all good. Kenshi's got this, man. Don't worry about him.
That's also not Sub-Zero's outfit.
Yeah, I mean, like, at this point in the series' history, that's so funny and silly. He's just like, stop fighting. Look slowly behind me. Oh, look. There's a scorpion behind me.
Goodbye.
Bye. Have a nice trip. See you next fall.
That's one of my favorite jokes, Vince. I'm just going to let you know.
We burned it in like the first 5 minutes, too.
Oh, it's all right.
We got nowhere to go but down from here, folks.
See, fortunately, I did a lot of Let's Plays of Hitman, so I'm really good at, like, dumb puns.
Oh, okay. Is Hitman, like, particularly
It's time
good
for
puns?
Johnny Cage to hit the streets.
Oh, God. Oh,
like,
God.
Because he hit the streets, Vince. He's...
This is going to be a long 40 minutes. Oh, God. All right, so here we go. Time to get into some fisticuffs.
I was going to say, this looks like a fight's about to start.
With Mr. Scorpion.
Okay, Scorpion, that was pretty alright. So, as a person who likes Johnny Cage, I tried to play him a bit, and I've gotten a chance to touch on him a little bit before we've done this. I'm kind of sad that I can't... Like, I've found this a lot with most of the characters in this game. I don't flow as well with them as I used to.
Yeah. Well, you know, in general, I would say that Johnny hasn't really changed any. It's just that, honestly, he's starting to feel like maybe a little bit limited in terms of his moveset compared to some of the other characters, you know?
So he's just super linear is kind of what you're getting
that's
at.
how I feel right now, but I mean, like, of course, it's early on in the game. I am far from a pro player.
Okay, I'm never playing as Johnny Cage ever again.
Why? Hashtag humor isn't your thing?
No, I'm not about that hashtag life. That's
You're
not me.
That hashtag life, but why not?
Oh, no. Also, he's like, Johnny Cage is how old at this point? Like, 40,
old enough.
maybe 50? Oh, and the X-rays. So, this game, I'm going to say this too. You're about to say something. I'm going to cut you off because I'm going to be a lame-o.
It's fine.
Somehow, like, every time they put out a new Mortal Kombat, they find a way to gross me out more. Because I'm very desensitized. My parents let me play whatever I wanted to growing up. My dad would actually jump in and be like, oh, you know, my favorite thing about new Grand Theft Auto is when I just drive on the side of the street and run over dudes. And I'm like, you get me,
That's
Dad.
the thing your dad said?
Yeah, he's like, you know, like, the story's good, the shooting stuff is
Is your
good.
dad a serial killer?
Maybe. I'm not going to own up to anything or admit to anything. God, the crotch punch again. But, yeah, and it's something that I grew up playing the original Mortal Kombat and all that stuff, and this game grosses me out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, it's an interesting thing. I mean, I'm not downing the game for having, like, really gross fatalities and stuff. Because that's, like, obviously what...
It's what Mortal Kombat is.
That's part of what the series is, and it's part of what its appeal to people is. But, see, now, what's strange, though, is that they, especially more so in this game than any of the other Mortal Kombats... I mean, 9 hinted at it too, but like they're really going far with it. Like family, the relationships between these characters, their lore, their history together, like what they all mean to one another. And then it's like, it's weird because the more human they try to make these characters, the weirder it is when you're doing fatalities with them in the other modes.
That is a definite thing. Like Cassie Cage is Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade's child.
Right.
And
so like doing. Yeah, doing a when I'm Johnny Cage and I'm fighting Cassie Cage and I do I mean, I don't even do the fatalities anymore, honestly, in those situations because it doesn't make sense to me. I know that sounds like weird, but like
you don't want to have him tear his daughter up.
There's something really, really just like unsettling about the idea of like him having like, you know, father-daughter talk right before, you know, being like, oh, just like your mom, and like, you know,
shut up, Dad, you're a lame-o.
Dad, you're a lame-o,
and then
whatever.
he rips her chest
open. And then
open
he literally rips her chest open and is like, here's Johnny. Want an autograph, my little daughter, who I just slaughtered senselessly? Like, huh?
And I'll double down again, not saying that it's a bad thing, it's just kind of unsettling. I love the violence. I love the game.
Exactly. Like, this is, I mean, it's something I'll probably mention in my review, but it's not something that I really feel like is actually a negative point, not a negative enough point for me to, like, deduct from the score or anything. It's just, it's one of those things that's becoming increasingly, you know, troublesome and conflicting.
You know, darn those NetherRealm guys for writing good, better character backgrounds and making me care about them.
Yeah, it's like, it's funny because, like, you know, I'm not a big story guy in fighting games per se, but it's definitely a little bit strange to see them going so far towards trying to develop the lore and the relationships between the characters, and then be like, and by the way, we're just gonna chop each other's heads off and have fun with it at the same time.
Well, see, there's a little bit of a callback there. He's like, I miss when we used to be together.
Exactly. That's a perfect example of what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
He seemed legitimately sad and kind
He's
of
like,
upset.
man, Sub-Zero's my enemy right now, but I wish he was my ally again. Aw. And then it's like, over in versus mode,
you can just rip him apart.
Johnny in your chest hole.
God.
It's weird.
Someone's gonna take that out as a soundbite, like a Vince soundboard. Here's in your Johnny hole. So get ready for it.
Johnny hole. Here's the Johnny hole.
I don't even know. Oh God.
I guess that's a hole in which Johnny appears.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Johnny hole.
It's Johnny's. It's Johnny's hole.
Hopefully they call that fatality that in the next Mortal Kombat. Johnny hole.
The Johnny hole. Get in the Johnny hole.
Get in the Johnny hole.
Oh, how much of this video am I gonna have to censor? I don't know if that's over the line.
There's nothing wrong with Johnny hole.
I don't know. It's suggestive. Someone might not be very excited about the fact
I don't know
what
you're suggesting, but it sounds like someone here is a pervert, and it's not me.
I'm not admitting or denying.
We're also we're also playing a video game that is about dismembering people in the most horrifying ways possible. So I don't think that a little bit of a mild innuendo should really be a problem.
No, I love my innuendo, please.
My favorite kind of innuendo.
So it's worth noting right now, this game looks really pretty.
Yes, it does. It's a very good looking game.
Especially there's one stage for multiplayer that is this rain-soaked kind of look to it.
Yeah.
And it just is probably the best looking one, at least to me.
No, and it looks terrific. I like this. I think the stages are really gorgeous in this game in general.
He wanted to stick around, but unfortunately he had to split.
Rescue me. Is it 40 minutes yet? Deliver me.
It's not 40 minutes yet.
Deliver me from pun hell. Oh, God. Oh, look. I don't really understand that. Like, he just killed his own minion. Like,
Kratos wants everyone to know that he's very angry.
That is not Kratos, Ben.
It's totally... Listen to him.
God damn it, that's not Kratos.
Just can't break kayfabe. This is where we are.
I wouldn't be surprised if one day there was like a DLC skin for
just
Quan
make him
Chi.
Kratos.
Kratos. Why the hell not?
Oh, look, Cabal's here.
Yep, Cabal's.
Why can't I play as him?
Or
Stryker. I love Stryker.
Or Sindel.
I mean, Sindel's alright. She just yells a lot.
Yo, Sindel messes people up with her hair.
Yeah,
She's got that Elvira hair. I'm down with that.
She's like a Willow Smith almost.
I'm down with that. Yeah, so I mean, like, they did say that Cabal is one of the characters that they've said is actively deconfirmed. Like, they've said
no,
he's not playable.
Hard no.
Yeah, hard no.
Shoot.
I don't know how much I buy that, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, you know, it's NetherRealms. It's Mortal Kombat. Who knows what they're doing?
Sure. And I'll tell you, there are characters who appear in the story. Oh, look at that! It's Jax.
What happened to Jax?
He got jacked up.
Oh, so now you're getting in on it.
No.
This is great.
Oh, no.
Bet you Kenshi didn't see that one coming.
No. Oh, no. Come on.
Now I'm making fun of people who are blind.
That's not cool.
Oh, God. I'm going to offend everyone.
You're a bad person. Is it just me, or do they go out of their way to actively make Kenshi look more and more like Neo from the Matrix Revolutions?
No, he's definitely...
In this game.
Yeah.
Like, he just straight up looks like Keanu Reeves.
So is that supposed to be Smoke?
That is Smoke, yes.
Okay.
That is Smoke.
So we're not going to be able to play as Smoke either. What is going on?
We don't. They have not actively said that Smoke is not is confirmed. I will say there are some characters who appear in these cutscenes. I'm not going to say which ones that I have seen.
Okay.
That I have played against their actual in-game versions. That would indicate to me that they are either either playable by unlock or that they will be oh god, and I hope it's not the case, that they will be playable by DLC, which I think would be terrible.
Yeah. I mean, they already have the combat pass coming out with Jason and the Carl Withers skin
yeah,
for
no, these
Jax.
are characters that have nothing to do with any of the announced DLC.
I know. I just wanted to bring up the guest characters because I know how I feel about them.
Sure. Thanks, buddy. I hate you too.
It's an important thing to talk about, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to do another pack because they named that one. So I don't know, because they're not like, this is the DLC season pass where it encompasses everything. It's a named pack with a certain group of people in it.
Right.
I wonder if they're going to have another, like, the not combat pack, or the wizard pack, or the ninja pack. Well, they already have a ninja pack for outfits, I think.
Yeah, well, I don't know if they actually have that coming out, but I feel like a ninja pack would make sense because
there are a lot of ninjas.
There's a lot of missing ninjas, but I'm totally down with the missing ninjas, by the way. Like
yeah.
And this is not to say I don't like those characters. I love Cyrex, I love Sector, I like Smoke, I like Rain well enough, you know. It's not even about that. It's about the fact that there are 7 characters, in this game that are completely new to Mortal Kombat.
Which is really cool.
And that's awesome. Like, I give them such props for doing that. Because they have so many characters that are, like, quote-unquote fan favorites, right? Like, and I say that quote-unquote not because they're not actually loved characters, but because there's, like, it's like every character is a fan favorite. Like, someone will like someone. Exactly. Pretty much every one of these characters, someone will like that character.
Oh, God.
So it's like, yeah, you got all these characters that people love, and you want to, like, honor all that. But
you followed up with that kick
yeah,
like you knew it was up. That was beautiful.
You like that.
I'm going to have to remember that one.
Fix you someday.
Oh,
he's
a Coldplay fan.
He's like, see that? He loves Jax.
He does. No.
He would never kill Jax.
See, that's the other thing, too, that I liked about Johnny Cage. Like, not only he was the joking guy, but he also kind of seemed like the most human the whole time.
Yeah, and I don't know how far you've gotten in the story mode, but, like, family really matters to him. Like, his people matter to him.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he's an all right dude.
I like him.
You'd have a beer with him.
Yeah. I definitely
Not a glass
would.
of wine. He's not a wine guy.
God, no.
He's not a wine guy. He's not, even though he was Hollywood, he's not into that fancy lifestyle.
No, he's rough and tumble. He's
Neo, where's the door?
I think it's over here. I can sense it.
Is Sento a computer program?
I feel like that's his sword's name.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I think.
Is
it?
Is I'm
pretty
trying.
sure it's
like I was sitting there, like, wait, is it a computer program or is it his sword? Or
this might be a great moment for me to let everyone know that, like, I am in no way, shape, or form a Mortal Kombat lore master. Like,
no.
I am definitely one of those people who plays fighting games for the fighting and for the mechanics, and like
So that's why you brought me.
Yes.
I have both of the movies on VHS.
Oh my God.
Still sitting. I brought them when I moved all the way across the country. I made sure to bring them with me. I don't even have a VHS player, but I got them. Why?
Like, I actively, as much as this is cool for people who love lore, like, I actively hope that when Street Fighter V comes out, Capcom does not do something like this.
Like, a story
I
mode.
do not need, like, as a lifelong Street Fighter fan, I do not need 15 minutes of cutscenes about Ryu and Ken having, like, a conversation about something.
Here's 10 minutes of Ryu sitting under a waterfall talking about how he needs to find himself and discover how to beat everyone.
I categorically do not care, and that is not because I'm not a fan of Ryu or of those characters. I love those characters. I grew up with those characters in arcades.
You just want to punch people.
I want to do things with them. I don't want to watch them.
Well,
you know, things. You know, stop being gross, dude. I
don't know what you're talking about. I'm watching some Mortal Kombat right now.
I don't want to do, like, gross things. I want to do, like, punch people in the face things.
That's mean.
Because that's totally not... ripping someone's head off, totally not gross.
No. Joe just brought it together. Togetherness. It's family. Fast and Furious.
Hey, look, it's Skeletor.
Oh, no.
It's Giant Skeletor has made his entrance.
We're just like a Mystery Science Theater commentary over all the cutscenes.
Yeah. I mean, let's be really honest. I mean, I'm not saying this stuff is horrible. It's not horrible, but it's,
you just want to get back in the action.
It's fairly B-movie cheesy stuff. It's ripe for MST3K'ing. You know.
I'm probably just gonna be in it to watch, like, the cutscenes with Johnny. Like, to this day, one of my favorite cutscenes in any fighting or any, like, ending video, anything that's to do with fighting games, is the beginning of Mortal Kombat 9, where Johnny, like, shows up and he's like, "I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna take you out. I'm gonna take you out." He gets to Sonya and he's like, "I'm gonna take you out to dinner." And I'm just like, that's real smooth, Johnny. That was real good.
It's Cabal.
God, those hook swords. Fighter. we've been talking about this. I was about to say Raiden.
Yeah, no, you can say Raiden, and this is the thing is that like that is not the correct way to say that word. Like R-A-I-D-E-N is Raiden.
As a guy who plays both this and Metal Gear,
yeah,
I say both depending on which character it is.
Sure, no, but that's totally fair because I think like at the end of the day, what wins is the way the game calls them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And throughout this game, they all say Raiden. Like they don't say Raiden.
Yeah.
You
know why? It's because all those darn Midwesterners. Because NetherRealms is Chicago-based.
Yes, correct.
Yes, it's darn Midwesterners.
Also, like I think I could be totally wrong here, so don't quote me on this. But I think back in MK1, Raiden's name was actually spelled R-A-Y-D-E-N.
Oh, really?
Or maybe I'm thinking about the spelling of the name of the shooter of the same. The shooter series, the vertically scrolling shooter.
That looks like a whole lot of not fun. What's going on?
You're not gonna suck me into your amulet world.
Not today.
Not today, Skeletor. I mean, Shinnok, or whatever. You feculent scum.
What is even happening right now?
He's like a Power Rangers villain.
I love it. So that's that thing that Raiden always has with him.
Yeah. He plays a major role in the story of MK9.
Yeah. Just block those bullets. Keep shooting, Sonya. That's all right.
Like, yeah, bullets don't work. So, yeah, let's go punch him a bunch.
See that little check right there?
Shinnok is about to do a Neo right here from the end of Matrix 1. Watch it right here, right there.
Oh
that's
my
like,
God.
You know.
He didn't even look. That's
yeah, no, that's exactly. Literally, that's the exact. Those exact movements are the that last scene where Neo stands up to the agents.
That's good times.
Yeah. Oh God.
Why her?
No.
Get in there, Johnny.
I gotta be green.
Oh, he took that
Green Lantern light.
Electric shock thing right to his green stuff.
He's like, whatevs. Cool.
It tickled a bit.
I'm not sure what just happened to me, but I am sure of this. You don't even think of hurting her.
Lay it down, Johnny.
You go, boy.
You just tell him. Oh, yes! It made a really weird sound when you punched him in the crotch. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows what he's got down there? I mean,
like that's. So that's the other thing too. They've got the brutalities in this game. You pulled off a Johnny Cage one on me the other day. That made me very happy, also very sad because I lost. I don't know if you're like consciously going for it. Don't try to consciously go for it. You got a Sonya Blade to save.
Oh no, you can't even do brutalities here.
Oh yeah, you can't because they need to come back. Like you can't kill a story character. So basically, like if you punch someone in the crotch 4 times and then you do like that as the last blow, like their head will pop off.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
Yeah, I do like brutalities. I'm not like I don't care as much about fatalities anymore as like, you know, maybe some people might.
I mean, once you see them, you see them.
Exactly, right.
But it's kind of cool, like, because, you know, when people play... If people play this at a tournament setting, not necessarily EVO, maybe EVO, I don't know how it's going to go, you have an option to still kind of do something kind of cool and not take up too much time.
Yeah, there's that element of it, and I like... There's something... I mean, not that any of this is realistic, but I really do kind of like the idea that, like, it's the fighting itself that becomes deadly, right?
Yeah.
It's not that like I beat you up and then you stand there and somehow I pull your arms out of your sockets because now I'm Superman. It's more like hey, I'm Kitana and I just like jumped on your torso and like used my super razor sharp fans to like slice your neck. Your head should come off.
Yeah, most of the time it's the moves where you're like, yo, that would totally kill someone.
That would totally, exactly.
Or it actually kills someone in that case. And it's kind of cool like that. It's super satisfying too.
Yeah, it is. Because you have to meet certain conditions and like do a combo that ends in that move, and it's just, you know, it feels like you accomplished something.
I'd totally just look like a Ghostbusters thing. I'm like, I'd kill for like a Mortal Kombat Ghostbusters type of setup.
Oh, I'm sure you would.
Just go around gathering up demons in an amulet.
MK versus DC happened, so
MK versus Ghostbusters.
just anything can happen. Anything is possible.
Oh.
Hey, with Ghostbusters are gonna have 2 movies, so there's gonna be a large Ghostbusters extended universe of characters to pull from. So who knows?
It's true. Thank goodness for that.
I love how I love how I thought I used to just think it was just Raiden, but everyone in this game always says people's full names.
It's
They always,
true.
They always feel the
Johnny
need to mention-
Cage, come with me.
Johnny Cage, come with me. Sonya Blade's wounds will be healed.
Liu Kang, stop staring at me like that.
Quan Chi is defeated. We will chase him later.
Could just call him Quan, you know. I'm kind of sad. Like, there was a point in time where people thought that, like, Bo Raicho was going to be in the game. I
Right.
liked him. Where'd he go? Bring him back. And he doesn't
You might be the only person who's ever said that.
Well, you know, someone's got to say it. Like, I figure I'm going to jump on that landmine.
She called me Johnny.
Oh.
She didn't do the 2-name convention. She broke the Mortal Kombat rules.
Raiden told me later that I'm descended
His hair is
from
actually
Raiden
whiter.
Warcolt.
He looks older.
Details.
That's fantastic.
Oh my
Never
god.
been able to resummon that green halo.
Let's see how far in are we now?
I saw Lucky.
We're a bit in. I'll give you a heads
No,
up.
I'm curious. I want to know.
I think we got 10 more minutes.
We got 10 more minutes. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Anything like that?
All right, so we're gonna.
I mean, I want to call out the time, but we'll call out the time. If you're in this far, I might as well let you know.
No, I'm just curious because I want to know how much more I get to show the folks at home.
Do you think in 10 minutes we'll get to some cool stuff? Or?
We're definitely gonna get into another character right now, so
Oh, okay.
that's good because I don't think they saw that in the other video.
I'm sitting here guessing who it might be out of this ragtag group of exciting people.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to say this is a good moment for me to mention how happy I am. I said it before, but it's really cool to me that they took the risk of being like, hey, there's all these characters from Mortal Kombat history that everyone wants to see come back, and they're like, you know what? Here's 7 character slots that are just not going to be classic characters. They're going to be new people.
And they're fun. They're cool. And
They're
I think
fun.
we're going to be doing videos on some of them to kind of show them off a little bit
absolutely.
too.
But some of them are more visually interesting than others. Like I do have one of my pet peeves with the game is that some of the characters I think are super visually boring, while other ones are super awesome looking. Like as much as Johnny Cage is a loved character, I don't particularly love his look in this game.
Yeah, I'm
He
not
looks
too
kind of
cool
like-
on it either.
like douchey has been dad bro. He went from dude bro to dad bro.
Just give him khaki shorts and like a Hawaiian shirt.
He's got that dad bro chic going on. That dad bro military chic.
God, dad bro military chic. Okay, we're on the bleeding edge of fashion over here at IGN as well. We know exactly how to call him.
And then it's like Cassie is fine. Jackie, her design I'm a little disappointed in, because I
it
love
looks
Jax.
kind of basic.
It's just basic, it's just super basic.
like all of her characters in her arms, which is like what all of her stuff is based off of, because she's got guns on her arms. For some
Oh, chapter 2 is about Cotal Kahn.
reason. I'm still not up on his name. Like, it's a very weird thing that I have to consciously say differently. Because I
Why?
want to say Total Kahn or
Total Kahn, the complete
Total
Kahn.
Kahn.
What's the expression?
See, then you look at Kano, and I mean this even in terms of detail. Look at his face. Like, look at how detailed his face is. Then go look at Jackie's face and
Yeah.
how plain. It's like flat shaded almost.
Yeah.
Same thing with Devora. Look at her, how awesome. Like when we get up close, like how much texture there is on her face, like the kind of geometry of her face, the fact that her eyes are like these dodecahedrons
Yeah.
that just kind of sit in her eye sockets.
It
These
just
characters look
kinda-
super cool and interesting, and then you got characters like, especially the ones that really stick out to me are Liu Kang, Sonya, Johnny, and Jackie. All look like kind of like super.
Liu Kang is like the worst.
Yeah, Liu
Liu
Kang
Kang he's just generic like ninja Shaolin monk.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. Generic karate guy is
Like,
what he looks like.
If you showed a picture to me of him,
I wouldn't know that
before
was
we
Liu
knew,
Kang.
I wouldn't know it was Liu Kang. I'd just be like, that's just a dude who's like in the background in one of the stages.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't stick out at all, unless he's got a really cool alternate outfit. I don't know.
Right. Yeah, but like his design just doesn't do it for me. But then you look at, like I said, Devora, I think looks awesome.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
look at her. She's awesome.
Super unique. There
Yeah.
hasn't been anything like her before.
Yeah. Even Melina, who's a returning character, I love her, her design in this game. She looks very imposing and evil and,
Yeah, I hope I don't have to climb a giant 300 thing, like a 300 challenge tower to unlock her like toilet paper outfit again. That
Right.
was
Oh, God.
kinda
Jeez, yeah.
Like, they're like, oh, it's a really cool thing if you spend all this time doing this. I'm like, all right, I'll do it because it's fun. I guess the cool reward at the end, I'm excited. Maybe it's a cool character or something. It was just Melina wearing toilet paper. Like, that's...
We're also seeing someone else here that people really care about.
Is that our boy Rain?
That's Rain. That is Rain.
Too much water vents.
Oh, God, no.
We gotta get Rain out of this game.
Not that.
Don't bring that back.
Not back to that. But, like, yeah, I think Kano is a character who, in past games, I've always been like, oh, a dude who's, like, a mercenary.
He has an accent, though.
I'm like, you know, I've never been interested in that. But, like, I like his facial hair, the parts of him that are machine, like, just, like, his facial expressions. I feel like he looks really awesome in this game. Like, Ermac looks rad.
No, Ermac's really cool.
Yeah, but then you look at these Tarkatans.
Oh!
Like, they're just, like, jobbers, right? They're just, like, here to... They're fodder.
Yeah,
but, like, Jackie looks like their level of detail almost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, which is weird. And it's funny because the game is otherwise, like, so gorgeous.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Just
What kind of
poked him a whole
terrifying
bunch.
monster are you? Divorce like a tentacle monster. Like a greenish-yellow tentacle monster.
I don't know if I'd play her much, but I do really like how she looks.
She looks really cool. Like I haven't totally sunk my teeth into her playstyle yet, but she's quite good. She has a lot of interesting tools.
Wait, oh God,
QTE time.
I'm still really down with. Like, I hate the fact that I actually kind of like Kano as a character, because he's like the whole point of his character is he's just a dick.
He's just a scumbag.
He's just the worst.
He's super scumbag mode. One more time.
Drive the point home.
One more time.
Oh, okay, one more time.
One more time? No.
Nope, nope.
Circle time.
Stop. Circle time.
Stop. Circle time.
There you go.
What's next? This riveting QTE. Stop. Square time.
It's his time to shine with his eye.
Square time again. More square time.
Oh,
wow.
He needs that to see.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
He already lost his other one, dude. That's messed up. I feel like there isn't actually enough room in this cart or whatever they're in to actually fight like they are.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny.
I feel like they're like halfway through the ground or something. Like, there's no way. Cotal Kahn is a very big guy.
He's a huge dude. The Emperor of Outworld.
And Kano's pretty big too.
So yeah, so here we go. Cotal Kahn.
Given me twice that to take you out.
Yo, you've been playing a bit of this guy. You've been kind of checking him out.
Yeah, I have been. I like Cotal Kahn.
He's doesn't play a lot like other characters. He's got some totems. He can call down sunlight, box
Yes,
eye.
I love the things that he can do with the sunlight. Maybe we'll get into that in a second.
Oh, Kano's getting in on you. Holy cow.
Yeah. I was trying to
Just throw that pig at him. Oh my.
Kano's like, nope.
My goodness.
Not today, Shaq. Okay.
So you just got to throw the old lady at him. Is what you got to do.
Exactly.
You got to get that old lady tech. I mean, I would try to push that, but you're kind of on the other side, and also you're trying to concentrate. My job here is basically throwing you off and confusing you, making this really
You're doing
difficult.
a great job at it too. Get into that sunray. Sunray's gone.
Oh.
Oops.
Doing some punches, doing some dashes, doing some throws. I'm really happy that they still have those Mortal Kombat sweeps. Like, that was like the best thing to do back in the old games. When I was playing against my friends, just sweep forever.
Oh yeah, wake up sweep. Like
Wait,
meaty sweep
all day.
Just sweep people on their wake up. That was like the jammy jam.
That and sometimes
some people would be like, "Oh, that's cheap."
It's like,
how
we'll
could
get
that be
better.
cheap. All you have to do is block.
Because people didn't notice. It's like trying to explain how to play a driving game to people back then, because we were all young, and you'd be like, you got to use the brakes. That's how you make it around the corners. You got to use the block, because that's how you don't get the damage.
Right. It's like, how complicated is that concept, folks?
Those things hurt.
Yeah, they do.
Oh my. So I'm not a fan of this version of Kano, but yeah, it's a good thing we put him down on the ground. take a nap.
You're not a fan of that version of Kano, like just because of the way he looks?
I like his grappling.
Oh, you mean that variation on him? Yeah, you like his grappling variation. Yeah, you're doing some work with that.
We haven't even talked about the variations yet.
Yeah, I know. We'll get into that in some of the other Let's Plays, though.
We'll get it later, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm sure you've already heard about it.
Oh my God, is this it for our hero? Is this it?
Is he the hero? Oh, phew.
Well, he's your hero.
Yeah, I'm kind of down with him. So this is
This is Tanya.
Tanya's. She's a DLC.
Yep.
We got that confirmed for sure in the combat pack.
Tanya,
I'm pleased you remember me, Cotal.
Ooh.
I will never forget those who freed Melina.
Oh.
She vowed to create a free Edinia, something you refused to do.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
She
So-
just told you, Mr. Emperor Man.
Stand
Straight up called out.
against its enemies.
It will never be united under your rule.
Never.
Neva.
Your rebellion is all that prevents it.
So I say finish up this fight with this character that's not in the game yet, and we'll call it there.
I will do my best to make this a thing.
Well, it's already a thing. We're already going. You're throwing crates of apples at her. She's doing flip kicks. But yeah, so I'd say this is a pretty good initial kind of check out of Mortal Kombat X's story. Still really hard for me not to call it Mortal Kombat 10 because Roman numerals in the last one, everyone just calls 9. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna sit here and try and talk to you while you're concentrating again, trying to throw you off.
Sorry, yeah, I get into my mode.
No, it's okay. Get into your mode. This is what you do.
Not that I'm
You're
doing
a killer,
any,
Vince.
Not that I'm doing anything at all interesting with this character.
Throw the old lady at her. You're right there. Just get it.
Like, throw her first, then I'll throw the old lady
Then
at
throw
her.
the old lady.
If this throw doesn't kill her.
Yes!
Yeah!
That's what we want.
That's what the people came to see.
That's that grade A stuff. Perfect. Perfect. Beautiful. Fantastic. Now you just gotta seal the deal and put her on the ground. Get her out of here. She helps set Melina free. Doesn't that just steam your broccoli? That's just
what? I was gonna say that really
Vince,
bakes
I've done this a lot. I've
that
cooked
really
a lot of-
bakes my noodle. Maybe is what I was gonna go with, but that's fine.
You know, noodles, broccoli, whatever.
I'm just gonna get this life back. It's
Doesn't
fine,
that just
Tanya.
bake your pizza?
Doesn't that just bake your pizza?
God, like there's so many options. It's great. Are you throwing like full swords? Is it like his knife? I haven't messed with Cotal at all, so.
Yeah, he's got these sunstones he's throwing at them. Come on.
She is not looking good.
Oh wow.
She
got
said
that
no.
breaker tech. She said, "Not today, Shaq."
There you go.
That's one way to
And
finish someone. Yeah.
That's highly ironic. It's okay.
Anticlimactic low kick.
We got that kill.
It's all right. I threw an old lady at her
You
before,
threw an
so I
old
think that makes
lady
up for it.
the kill. That should be a brutality, but yeah. So while this cutscene's playing in the background with you beating up more of these dispensable soldiers, that's been
This gaggle of Tarkatans that we're just obliterating.
that's been the first minutes of this game.
Yes, the first 40-ish or so minutes of,
I have a feeling we might have went over, but we'll find out.
Ah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, if
you know what?
it's over 40, you just get a bonus.
Let's make this 45 minutes.
It might be. Is there something
Or
good gonna happen?
50, because I think we're about to see something that the fans
All right, you know
want
what?
to see.
We'll do that. Guess what, guys? Maximum overdrive. You're going into bonus.
We're going into OT here because I think people are going to want to see what's about to happen.
I like this. I like this change in
Because,
game plan.
You're seeing your boy Rain there in the background, and you're thinking to yourself, "There's no way he's actually going to be in the game, right?" Because, like, you know, you got Cabal in the background, he doesn't do anything. You got Nightwolf in the background, doesn't do anything. It's understandable to expect.
And he's
that,
not in any DLC confirmed or
Right,
anything.
he's not in any confirmed DLC. So, you know, it makes sense that you'd be like, hey, he's not actually a real character in the game.
Just got kicked off the top of a
Oh,
house.
snap. Oh, snap. But, yeah, despite all that, I'm here to let you guys know that, yeah, Rain,
You're about to throw down.
Rain's a thing in Mortal Kombat X.
Oh, here
and
we go.
he is quite the problem.
Is he the problem?
Oh, he's tough. This is the first character that took that actually took a round off of, that made me lose a full match when I was doing the
Shoot. Yo, Vince, I don't
So,
want to
we'll
jump
see.
to any conclusions, but he forgot to pick his variation.
Oh no, he messed up.
Should have picked his
see
7.8
that?
variant. I'm gonna keep going with that joke because you know, why not?
Oh, get
Whoa!
Sunray.
Oh, this is the worst one because that right there, that right there. Oh God. I'm gonna say I'm really excited to play this in the office and have everyone like sitting around a TV.
He just kicked me off one side of the screen and onto the other.
That's a classic Rain
I know, but
tactic,
it's just
and I love it.
It's so hilarious to me that that's a thing he does.
I like how
That was such a punish opportunity that I totally missed.
how he does like water push-ups. But yeah, so it's not like they just skinned a dude to fight like
No,
Rain.
this is obvious.
It's Rain.
No, this is you couldn't do all this with just a skin. This is like he's doing his stuff. He's doing Rain stuff.
I don't know if I'm down with his outfit.
It's a little bit funky.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, take that damage. I'm fine with that.
Sit in that sunlight.
Yes,
Get you
exactly.
some rays.
Jesus.
Oh, we called down the thunder. Ooh.
Get thrown.
Blam.
Deal with this sun disc. Oh, he's like,
Yo,
I'll deal with it, all right.
Hold this sun disc for me real quick, Rain. I gotta...
Jesus.
That lightning looked really good, though. On the reel. Like, even though you got shocked a bunch, it
Yeah,
looked good.
it looks good, and I can't like that's like you can't. At least I can't with this character. I can't realistically like zone Rain out because he's just like I don't care about your zone. Exactly, he's just gonna do that.
gonna
If I
sit
try
there
to throw
and-
anything, he's gonna like I'm just gonna jack you with that.
That's a guaranteed 12 damage. That's just right there. Catches you in that bubble, puts you up in the air.
Getting lit right now.
I do like that air throw a lot.
Oh wow, look at his. See, that's what I'm saying. Like you can't really zone him. He's got ways to get out and get behind you and punish you.
But you've
See
got
that?
this.
On Wake Up, he did that. That was so dope. Oh god.
I'm gonna feel kind of silly if we do end up making Rain a DLC later on, because it's kind of just like we're gonna put it in the game just to not actually say it's there. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I just want to play as Carl Weathers.
Word, who doesn't? Oh, am I doing it? Yeah, Wake Up X-Ray!
God! Rest in peace!
Rain just caught the scrub special. I don't even care.
Oh.
Hold that Wake Up X-Ray, Rain.
All right,
That's how we do things. All right, so that's a good
now
place to stop.
We're gonna call it.
We're really gonna stop.
Your bonus overtime. You got to see a Rain.
You got to
make
see
all
Rain.
your jokes about too much water, whatever. That's fine. I did it for you. I beat you to the punch. Ha.
Haha.
But yeah, that was the first however many minutes.
Yep. However many
this
minutes
game.
is that the counter at the
This is
bottom
gonna be-
of this video
yeah,
window?
it's-
That's how many minutes this was.
Exactly. Now you know. It could be 45. It could be 50. We could have been in here for 3 hours. We'll never know.
Who knows?
But
What
John
you do.
Marston is hanging out. I do. I'll find out. You'll know. You'll click on the video and you'll watch it. But yeah. So thank you, Vince, for walking me through that and showing it to everyone. It's
My
been a
pleasure.
good time.
My pleasure.
And yeah. For more Mortal Kombat X, you're already in the right place. And where is that?
That is IGN.com.
Nice.
Yeah.